Seems like now everybody's interested about me, huh? When I was locked up, nobody cared, especially the long-haired prick Bishop Baylor. And then people want to know why I kicked a damn chair through his head. I had one phone call a day, one visit a week, and this son, he's too busy to even answer one phone call. He's too busy to make one visit. Oh, what's he doing? He's cutting some hair. What's he doing? Getting his ass whipped every weekend to losers in West Virginia? Yeah, that's real important, ain't it? You're gonna go around here and say that the working class is forever. You're damn straight it is, because I am the working class. I took that shit over. I am the working class now, pal. You're gonna do nothing about it except get your head kicked in once again and once again and time again, because you're a no good, just like the rest of these people in West Virginia, and I should have known that long ago. But September 6th, they said we're in a tag team match together. You know, they said they wouldn't tell me who your partner was. I said, I don't care because I already know who mine is. I got mine. A man who actually helped me when I was locked up. The best lawyer in all of West Virginia. Hell, the best lawyer in the whole world. David Lawless. All right, me and David Lawless, we never lie. We never cheat. We're straight down the middle. We're honest men, right? We've been going to church together. So now, Bishop Baylor, you got me, David Lawless, the power of the law, and the power of God all against you come September 6th, son. And that's all I got to say about that.
He says he's the real leader of the working class, Josh Williams.
People, you shut the hell up, you little punk. Yeah, I don't need any of you people. I'm the best wrestler in the whole world, and all these people know it. Hell, they ain't even really people. They're people from Charleston. West Virginia's the most disgusting place on earth. You shut up. What's up? Oh my God, look at yourself. Yeah. You can do something then. Put some clothes on. You look like a streetwalker. You see this? No, I'm from Parkville, you dummy! I'm from Kayne. You're from nowhere. Nobody cares about you. That's why you're sitting there, Smokey. Go to hell, buddy. I'm the best and you ain't nothing. You're nothing. Big fat butt. I'm the best wrestler in the whole world.
So, Nikki, Josh Williams is out of jail. That kind of attitude, he's going to end up back in jail before too long.
I mean, it seems like he's got some hurt feelings coming into this match.
Oh, most definitely.
Maybe disguising those hurt feelings with a little bit of rage, but seems like he's pretty sore.
You swallow. Now sit there and shut your mouth like the man that you are. Listen up. My tag team partner, David Lawless. Shut up. He got injured. But don't worry. I found me a new tag team partner. Yeah, you shut the hell up, pal. I didn't ask for nothing from you, earring boy. Hey, why don't you make me? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're a little punk kid, pal. Listen, right now I want each and every one of you little scumbag, nobody bastards to make some noise for one of the hottest talents in all of West Virginia today. My tag team partner, Scott Anderson.
All right, so we're here at Slam Plaza for Slam Plaza 3. It's Friday, September 6th, and things are starting out pretty hot today. Scott Anderson filling in today for David Lawless, who is out with a hernia injury. So far, it seems like these two are going to be a match made in heaven.
Baylor's done for it. Bring him out. I dare him to show up.
Yeah, these guys seem to have a lot in common. Mostly their bad attitudes.
Yes.
My humble opinion.
I came on here to speak from the heart. My feelings are hurt. I am crushed right now because my best friend in the business turned his back on me. Josh Williams, you want to kick that chair through my head? You want to make a point? I've always been there for you. I was there for you when you got locked up. I was there for you the moment you got out. I was the one that picked you up. I've always done everything to be there for you. And you were hated in this business because you're a little punk that can't keep his mouth shut. But I still stood by your side. I've always been by your side. And now you want to betray me. You want to betray our friendship. All because I missed a couple phone calls while you were locked up. I missed phone calls because I was out there putting working class on the map. I was winning championships. I was going against legends like Shane Douglas and Ricky Morton. Josh Williams, you're nothing but a punk kid, and that's always what you're going to be. You're never going to learn your lesson. You're never going to hear the other side. RPW gave me a chance, and I've got to show them that I can do it. I've got to show them I can be the champion they want me to be. Because, see, this right here means something to me. It means the world to me. I am Charleston, West Virginia, Josh Williams. So if you want to come down here September 6th, you can bring anyone you want. And I'm going to bring someone that knows you quite well. We'll see you there.
Two very different versions of the same story, and they always tell you that the truth is somewhere in between, so hard to tell.
So yeah, a lot has changed since the last time that we've seen Bishop Baylor. As he goes out high-fiving the fans. I've never seen this before, but hey, people can change. People can change, and so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. And to give a little context to this, Josh Williams, member of the working class with Bishop Baylor, locked up for an extended period of time. And I talked to Bishop Baylor. He said he's the one that drove him to the jail. He was going to be the one that picked him up. But maybe he missed a couple phone calls, and that snake, David Lawless,
Swooped in, yes. And drove a wedge between the working class. Now, as you caught in the Huffmanly is Bishop Baylor's partner. Huffmanly, okay. The last time we saw Bishop Baylor, he was fighting against Huffmanly. But you know, sometimes you go to war with somebody, there can be a mutual respect. You survive it, and you come back out and have a little something in common after the fact.
But yeah, so the gavel David Lawless, Josh Williams' lawyer, which if he was that good of a lawyer, why'd he end up in jail anyway?
Exactly.
Would be, you know, my question. He has created a wedge in the working class. Like, Josh Williams, Bishop Baylor, they used to be inseparable. They came up, trained together, hit the roads together. And now, I mean, it's sad in a way to see what has become of the working class.
Yeah, anytime a friendship breaks up, you know, both sides have a story, and both sides had a story here, and
seem to follow the same general idea, but two different versions of who the bad guy
If
is.
you don't get all these people to shut the hell up, I ain't getting in the ring.
Well,
Hey, why
I
don't you
have my
fucking
idea of who the
fucking
bad guy in this story is.
do
And
nothing? Shut up, buddy.
he's showing his true colors right now as we speak, in my opinion. And when you're running with people like Scott Anderson, you run people like the Gavel David Lawless.
There should be a height requirement to be a referee. This guy's too short to be a ref. That's state law.
There ain't no state law on that. Good grief. See, if you'd have told me a couple months ago, if you'd have told me the last time that we were at Slack Plaza taking in Regatta Pro Wrestling's
Back, ref.
Summer Slamboree, that Bishop Baylor would
He's
be
gonna try to pull my hair.
teaming with Huffmanly against Josh Williams and Scott Anderson. I thought you were crazy. I thought you were crazy. But that's just how quickly that things can change in the world of professional wrestling.
I think they say that you are the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, so maybe having a little time away from Josh Williams helped Bishop Baylor become a better man.
Well, I'm telling you what, people can change. I'm willing to give Bishop Baylor another chance. I know I've said some controversial things about him, but I mean, come on. He basically broke into the compound, assaulted the jugulator. The only reason that there wasn't legal action pursued against him was because the jugulator said, hey, I want to get my hands on him. Don't get a hold of the law. I want to take care of this myself. And we still have a big showdown between those guys coming up.
Yes.
But that's here in a few more weeks. Tonight, we got Josh Williams and Scott Anderson against Baylor and Huffmanly. And look at that. Josh Williams, he says he wants some of Bishop Baylor, but then he snakes and weasels out of the ring and tags Anderson in there. And I wish it would have been David Lawless in there to get a little something from Bishop Baylor. But David Lawless apparently has a hernia.
Yeah.
I'd like to see his doctor's note for that. I wonder if he's maybe a little scared.
Afraid.
Yeah, he may be running scared, but you know, that's hard to say. Well, these fans really rallying behind Bishop Baylor.
Yeah, it didn't take long for him to win them over and get them behind him.
Okay, Anderson backing him up. That's about the closest thing you're going to get to a clean break with somebody like Scott Anderson. Even so, he's got to just get something in there. Try to get under Baylor's skin. Well, I'd say they've already got under Bishop Baylor's skin.
It seems personal. I mean, really, the rift here between Josh Williams and Bishop Baylor seems personal.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, these guys were thick as thieves. They have always been tight. And in a way, it's heartbreaking to see, but in another way, I'm happy to see Bishop Baylor see the light, so to speak. It's just a shame. I mean, a lot of people, when they get incarcerated, they have a chance to maybe turn over a new leaf.
Right, have a change of heart, a new direction.
But Josh Williams, that snake David Lawless, you remember the last time we seen David Lawless? He was insulting the fans of West Virginia. Says he's from the whatchamacallit of Pennsylvania. What even was that? The Commonwealth. The Commonwealth. Not the state of Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Whatever that means. I don't know. I didn't pay attention that day in class. But
yeah.
Sometimes I think he says stuff like that just to
I think he thinks it sounds smart, even though
yes.
those of us that are actually smart don't buy it.
I think Huffmanly's pretty smart. He doesn't have to use a bunch of big words to convince the people of Appalachia that. Okay, speaking of, here comes Huff.
Stand toe-to-toe with me, pal.
Yeah, absolutely. You've been gone for what? How long?
I'm still better than you.
Maybe that time in jail gave Josh Williams some time to lift some weights, focus on strategy. You never know.
Well, I'll tell you what. He is in tip-top shape. He's definitely hit them weights while he was in the pen.
Some stalling going on here. The fans see through it though.
I know I've said this before the last time we were here at Slack Plaza, but how cool is it to have live professional wrestling in downtown Charleston, West Virginia, absolutely free to the public? Thank you to Regatta Pro Wrestling. Thank you to the city of Charleston for allowing this awesome entertainment.
And this is a community that really loves professional wrestling, so it only makes sense that it's kind of had a renaissance, so to speak, and all the different groups working together to put on these amazing shows right in downtown Charleston, free to the public. It's a great sign for Charleston and all of the great folks who really love wrestling.
Whipping Josh Williams into the corner with following up with a big elbow. Oh, and a big chop. Here comes Huff. Oh, I think I know what we're going to see here. I love watching Huffmanly, the agility when he walks the ropes. Slinging Josh Williams halfway across the ring, and then with a big flying elbow. Huff. Just a 2 count. Yeah, how cool is it? This wrestling downtown Charleston. And just a couple blocks from the Civic Center, where a lot of us grew up going to wrestling. Just a couple blocks from where I grew up seeing, I seen Dory Funk, Terry Funk there, Ric Flair, Flying Brian Pillman, Dusty Rhodes, the Road Warriors. I could go on and on. Charleston, West Virginia is a professional wrestling town, and Regatta Pro Wrestling is bringing professional wrestling to the people of Charleston, West Virginia.
What's going on here?
Okay, all right. We got Huff. Huff's getting double teamed in the corner, and Bishop. Well, here's the deal with Bishop Baylor. He's usually the one in the past. He was the one engaging in these kind of tactics, so he was getting a little fired up. He couldn't. He stayed out there, cost his team a few valuable seconds of getting double teamed by the bad guys. Yeah, they're bad guys. They're not good people. They are bad people. They're bad guys, okay? I said it.
I don't hear you idiots cheering for him now. ABK! Watch your mouth! ABK!
Big reverse by Huff. Oh, but a giant boot by Scott Anderson.
Come on, everyone.
Scott Anderson, he's been plugging along, working his way up the independent wrestling scene in the West Virginia region. frequently tags with the Iron Bowl No Array as the Big Tater Gang. But today he's been recruited by David Lawless and Josh Williams. Try to settle a score with Bishop Baylor. But Huffmanly off the second rope with a cutter variation. That rocked Anderson. He's hurting.
I heard that Scott Anderson had to sign a non-disclosure agreement before going into this match, and he is not allowed to talk about this alleged hernia situation. I tried to ask him some questions about it, and he said that he signed a non-disclosure agreement. So I was hoping to get to the bottom of it to find out if it's true or not, but he claims.
Whoa, big tag to Bishop Baylor! Big tag to Bishop Baylor. I'll tell you what, Bishop Baylor's gonna be giving out some injuries, some hernias. If these guys ain't careful, they made him mad enough. Here he comes, right after Josh. He's been waiting to get his hands on big chop. He's been waiting to get his hands on him ever since Josh turned on him at that last Pro Wrestling Conquest show. Look at this, blasted him upside the head with a brewski. For that man to waste a beer, there must be some serious grudges. Yeah, that was like one of the fancy ones too.
Yeah. Bishop Baylor has no problem.
Baylor going for a pile driver. Oh, they're going for a spike pile driver. They're going for a spike pile driver, but no way.
Really?
Oh, come on. Cheap win for Williams and Anderson.
Scott Anderson and Josh Williams.
The fans here in Charleston are not happy.
I'll tell you who else ain't going to be happy. When he wakes up, Bishop Baylor ain't going to be happy about this. We ain't seen the end of this.
See that? I told you I was going to win. I don't care what it takes. Whatever I got to do, I do it. Me and Scott Anderson tonight proved, hell, we might be the best tag team in the whole world. I kicked their cans around in their own town. Now what do they got to say? Nothing, because I'm the best. And that's all I got to say about that.
So prison's supposed to be rehabilitation. Some people end up going to the pen, and most of them end up worse when they come out.
Bishop Baylor calling for the mic.
Props to Bishop Huff for good fight.
Everyone give it up for APK Huffmanly! You might be seeing a little bit more of us, who knows? Josh Williams! I'm getting sick of you! You want to be a punk? You want to cheat? I know where you can't hide. How about November 22nd, Pro Wrestling Conquest? Working class rules street fight, no holds barred, me and you, no one else, just me and you. Derek, make it happen, baby. You know, I never thought I would be right here teaming with an arch enemy of mine, Bishop Baylor. And as much
as I didn't particularly like you, I respect you a whole lot more, and I cannot stand Josh Williams. And we may not have won tonight, but I gotta say, I've got a new friend.
Hey, give it up for Huff!
How about it? Looks like we got ourselves a new team, Huffmanly, and the Regatta Pro Wrestling Champion, Bishop Baylor.
Daddy's home, baby. Yeah, that's a cool style. I'm giving you a hat.
Of the country gentlemen. He is the bull-headed brute from the greatest state
On God's
in the
green
country,
earth.
Tennessee.
On God's green
Here
earth.
is AJ Cazana.
Returning to Slack Plaza,
Yelling at me?
AJ Cazana, Nikki.
This time solo.
Last time we saw him in Slack Plaza at the big Regatta Pro Wrestling Stern Wheel Slamboree, him and his brother came up just short.
From the greatest state in America, Tennessee.
That's right, baby.
AJ Cazana, proud of his Tennessee roots.
But as I was saying, I didn't want to interrupt Adam. Last time we saw AJ, him and his brother came up just short, challenging the main event for the Conquest tag titles.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Making his first appearance at Slack Plaza, Dalton McKenzie, Nikki. This guy is super impressive. Been showing up a lot in Ohio Valley wrestling, all over the wrestling world. He's a natural. Hadn't been doing it for long, but he's just taken to it. I expect big things out of this guy.
One half of the tag team champions of Ohio Valley, McKenzie.
This one's going to be something else. These two big brutes in there. We've got dueling coiffed mullets, you know. We've got two boys that are proud of their roots, and they're here to throw down right here in Charleston, West Virginia, right out here in public.
Absolutely. And like we were talking, Dalton McKenzie. Michelle's fired up. We're talking Dalton McKenzie. He ain't been doing it for long, but he is just really taken to it. He's been a natural. Gee, you got this guy. His grandpa was a wrestler. His grandpa was a wrestling promoter. So he has grown up in it.
I wonder if his family legacy prepared him for the likes of Michelle Myers, because she is not. She's given him a welcome to West Virginia, an unusual one, an unusual welcome.
There's a lot of passionate wrestling fans out there,
right?
But there's only one Michelle Myers,
right?
And she stays fired up, and I mean, she kind of almost is the head fan. She kind of dictates what the rest of the fans are going to do. You know what I mean? They follow her lead.
She doesn't like you. You're not liked.
Yeah, if Michelle don't like you, ain't nobody gonna like you. You know, because you probably want to stay on Michelle's good side and not make friends with any of her enemies, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. I feel like country songs are written about, you know, the type of woman that your mama warned you about. I wonder if his mama thought to warn him about Michelle.
Well,
probably not.
Michelle Myers, your mama better warn you about. Somebody like her will bust you upside the head. That is the deal with a woman like Michelle Myers.
She's not gonna break your heart. She's gonna break your face.
Well, she might break your heart too. She might stop your heart. Ultimately, by the time she's done.
So on to his scheduled opponent.
Okay, these got two big brute powerhouses. I'd say very evenly matched physically.
Come on. He's a chicken. He's a chicken.
AJ Cazana, picking up right where he left off the last time we seen him here at Slack Plaza, jawing with the fans.
Meanwhile, Dalton McKenzie's just here for a fight. He's here to take care of business.
Such a chicken man right here.
Okay, and Talise keeping a close eye on action. I love watching Talise. You could tell that she is just living her best life, following her dream.
Definitely one of my favorite referees.
Don't give that guy no beer. He wouldn't do nothing nice for you.
Can somebody check his ID?
5 seconds, AJ. Time out!
They might need to check his record. I wouldn't be surprised if it was some outstanding warrants on AJ Cazana.
I needed a break.
Well, we don't take breaks in wrestling. There's no timeouts. There's no halftime.
Really? Don't fall for it, Dalton. Don't fall for it.
Look at him. He's too much of a sissy. Don't hit me.
Is this a field sobriety test?
Yeah, Kobe Carino, look. That's your mouthful. Oh, God bless.
Yeah, we got two powerhouses. Like I was saying, very evenly matched. AJ getting some momentum, bouncing off the ropes. Still couldn't budge, Dalton. Dalton duck under. Atomic drop. AJ went flying into the corner. Dalton following up with an elbow and a short arm clothesline. Good old blast upside the head. Chop.
It's deserved here, maybe.
Almost definitely. You seen him run his mouth on the good fans of West Virginia. And that's what karma. That's what karma gets you, running that mouth.
Who knew Karma came dressed in a black singlet with a mullet? But here we are.
Time out.
Time timeout. There ain't no timeouts in pro wrestling. Y'all's been in this for generations. You know this. Talise ain't been ref for that long. Talise knows there ain't no timeouts pro wrestling. Dalton McKenzie knows there ain't no timeouts pro wrestling. Guess what? There you go. Chug that beer.
Let's hope he doesn't get pulled over on the drive home.
No, I hope he does. And I hope he gets a Dewey.
He might have to get David Lawless in here once his hernia injury is.
Yeah. Well, those guys are like two peas in a pod. I'm sure him and David Lawless would hit it off just splendidly.
Pick up his card from Josh Williams on the way out. I'm gonna need it.
You want another one?
Yeah, give him another one. If you're going to talk bad about West Virginia, bad Appalachian wrestling fans, I'm one. I'm an Appalachian wrestling fan. I grew up in West Virginia, watch wrestling. And AJ Cazana, when you're talking about all these people, you're talking about me. You're talking about Nikki Walters. You're talking about my mom. You're talking about my dad. You're talking about my family. And guess what? That's what you get. That's what you're going to get. Yeah. That's AJ's hat. He's going to talk bad on us. But here's the deal. Dalton's got a little more class than AJ Cazana.
Look at that. Pretty spiffy.
Rake of the eyes, Nikki. And here he goes. Following him in. Just hammering at him. With chops and forearms, fists. Talise calling him out, I believe, for those closed fists. And AJ Cazana has made an art out of going down that fine line in the rule book. Just whatever it takes in that gray area of the rule book to get that advantage. Enough to get the advantage, but not quite enough to get disqualified. It's an art for people like him. Headbutt. Just a 2 count. AJ with a big boot. But the fans are getting behind Dalton, Nikki. Oh, but did you see the impact of that elbow?
I think that reverberated all the way over to the hard cam.
You know I love that word.
Yeah.
Reverberate. I just like saying it.
Right.
Am I saying it right? Reverberated. I'm going to get one in before the night's over. Stealing your gimmick, Nikki Walters. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, just the count, keeping it up to like the 4 count, choking them out, just enough to not get disqualified, but enough to get that advantage, that unfair advantage, in my opinion.
And maybe that's where, being a legacy wrestler comes in, is that, your family members have learned all the tricks. They've been there, done that.
And handing them down.
And they can tell you how to do it.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Oh, whoa. Dalton, he ain't feeling no more. He ain't taking none of it no more, Nikki. Dalton McKenzie throwing him into the ropes. Big boot. He's taking a page or two out of the Hulkster's playbook. Is he going for that leg drop, Nikki? If he's going for that leg drop, this might be it. Big leg drop, Nikki. Right here at Slam Plot. Kick it out at the 2. Little flashback to Hulkamania there.
I'm gonna hit him! It's yours!
Wait a minute. AJ's hulking up. What the heck? I don't think so. It looked like he was going for Tonic Drop. He just slammed him face first into the mat. Okay, Dalton's got him in the corner. Oh, no water in the pool, AJ. No. Talise caught that.
Oh, good.
Talise caught that. He's using his foot on the ropes for the advantage, and Talise caught that. I'm telling you what, Talise.
Can't get anything by her, man.
She's really good. But now, wait a minute, AJ, Cazana, reach under the ring. He's got that chair. He's got a chair, Nikki. He's got a chair. This isn't Extreme Rules. He could get disqualified for this. This is referee's discretion. We know the fans want to see a winner and a loser, but you can only put up with so much. Wait a minute. He's got that branding iron. He's trying to act.
Come on.
Okay. He was trying to pull the old Eddie Guerrero on Dalton.
But
Dalton, man.
Saw it coming.
He saw it coming. You know what? They're both laid out. Talise she's got to let this go. If she didn't see it, she can't make the call. Listen to these fans. I'm having a good time. Everybody's having such a good time tonight. Love these Regatta Pro Slam Plaza events. Oh, sunset flip. But AJ got to the ropes. He's holding on. Talise just kicked him off. Big win. Big win for Dalton McKenzie. AJ Cazana goes down. Dalton. The kids are loving it. The fans, Charleston, West Virginia, loving it. Dalton McKenzie, the big win. The Slam Plaza 3.
Yeah, I did. Come on, man. You know what he did with that, don't you? It's a probe. Yeah, that's the cattle probe. I'm gonna ride off into the sunset.
Our next contest is a 6-man tag team contest. Scheduled for one.
Fun tonight. Gonna have fun tonight.
Chance, even more unhinged than usual.
Is it a full moon?
Some people's got a weird idea of fun, a sick idea.
Is the Dark Child. Chance.
I don't think Adam signed up for any sort of taunting.
I'd be getting on out of there too.
Yeah.
Good call, Adam.
Cheering for people
Preserve
like
life.
us. Don't you understand who we are? Don't you understand what we represent?
And these guys only
You're gonna
slightly
sit on your
less
hands, you better
unhinged
not
than
make
Chance
noise for
Prophet.
these folks when they come out.
I ain't gonna lie. I hear this song and it brings a little joy to my heart.
Michelle Myers also moved by the song.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on the Casey King, Jason Kincaid, Jaye Wylde, Dickie Walters. What an entrance.
Wrestling Grand Champion. Bringing it wild time. Here is Jaye Wylde. His partner.
Jaye.
From West Virginia. Jason.
I get excited at these things sometimes, Nikki. I don't mean to talk over Adam. I just get fired up. You know how
From
I am.
Ashland, Kentucky, it's squeaky clean.
Things just got 90% more wholesome.
Oh, don't give him a hug. Yeah. Chance Prophet, try to get a hug all day. Don't trust him. Yeah, well, he's got that tire iron in his hand. And we've seen what he does with that tire iron. It ain't squeaky, clean, huggy, fun things.
Even our camera lady just got a hug.
I'm great.
We got Jace Kincaid rocking that Jerry West Mountaineer jersey. We got Jaye Wylde. He's rocking that Powerslam Pro Grand Championship title belt. And we got Casey King giving hugs all around to the ringside fans.
Free sports entertainment, free hugs, you know, all of it right here under the stars.
I didn't do this earlier. Did you stretch? I didn't. Properly stretch.
Chance Prophet making sure his teammates are limber going into the match. Safety first.
You want me to pull a muscle? You want me to pull a muscle?
Oh, these guys in tip-top shape. Either one of these guys, they'd wrap you up, tie you up in a pretzel in a heartbeat. Chance Prophet, he'd probably just crack you over the head with that tire iron.
Right now we're out here under the heat, you know, fall's just getting ready to get started, and Slack Plaza full of some professional wrestling, but soon come Christmas time, this whole area is going to be filled with Christmas trees. That's become a tradition here in Charleston, so all of this will be lined with Christmas trees, and the trolley will be picking people up and taking them over to the baseball park to look at some lovely Christmas lights. So that's just a few months away. It doesn't feel like it right now. It's kind of a warmer day, but pretty soon
it's wild to me this time of year. Once the season starts changing, boom, it starts happening, and you go from, you know, the dog days of summer to the bitter cold of winter in a heartbeat, it seems like.
It's so exciting that all of this is going on for free in Charleston. There's absolutely no excuse not to have a good time.
And we have one opposite teams. We got Chance Prophet over in one corner. We got Jason Kincaid over in the other corner. And I would dare to say that these two guys are two of the most influential figures in the history of West Virginia professional wrestling, as far as not only the entertainment that they brought the fans, you know, from their matches, but the the imprint they've left, you know, from training and bringing up other professionals along the way.
Definitely had a hand in training the people that will follow them, but also have been around long enough that West Virginia wrestling fans that have been, you know, watching shows for years like us remember them back when, you know, and have seen them kind of make the climb through wrestling, and then after making the climb, being able to have such a impact on the direction that things go, training wrestlers that are good in the ring, safe in the ring, and very good at what they do. You know, even Chance Prophet, who maybe has taken a turn toward the dark side here lately.
Well, I mean, there is this thing about Chance. We've talked about it before. One of the nicest people you're ever going to meet, but then that makeup goes on, and you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. It's going to be some kind of variation of somewhere in between that nice guy that without the makeup and the Dark Child, who is totally, what was I saying earlier? Unhinged and unpredictable. You got Jaye Wylde cranking up on that. Okay, but we got some chain wrestling going on. Wylde with side headlock, but there goes Chance pulling that hair. The referee Smarty Marks, he's on it. So Nikki, I remember when Chance first started Powerslam Pro, and you went down in your previous career. You had an opportunity to go down and interview and talk to Chance about his school. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Tell me a little bit about that day.
You're asking me to go back into a time I don't like to think about.
Well, that was probably a pleasant day, though.
So yeah. I mean, the career itself was soul sucking, but in order to get through it, I would pitch stories about things that interested me, and one of them, of course, is pro wrestling. And so I was able to go down to the school on one of the first training days, and things were just getting started, and meet a lot of the up and comers. Among them on that very first day was Corey Sparks.
Yes, so, I remember asking you about it, and asking you who the standouts were.
Right.
And I remember Corey Sparks being the one that you brought up. And now look how far he's come just a few years later.
As he climbs the ladder, I will definitely be able to say that I saw him way back when. And
when he first started. Before he was even going out and fighting and wrestling.
When he was just getting started.
In front of a crowd, yes.
But that school, Chance Prophet was there, of course, helping those students get trained correctly, safely, and being able to teach them to represent West Virginia well and keep themselves safe and healthy as they chase their dreams. And as you know, Jason Kincaid also has popped in there to help nourish the next generation of wrestlers.
Yeah, Jason Kincaid has definitely trained his fair share of wrestlers. He's popped in, done a seminar or two at the ACW compound. He's done a lot of training up in the Oak Hill, Beckley area. It's popped down, shared a little bit of his knowledge at the Powerslam Pro Academy.
And there's a lot to be said, for the fact that both of these guys will go out there and train younger people that they're eventually going to be facing in the ring. They're passing along what they know out of a love for the sport.
Big chop by Kincaid. Whooping Jaye Wylde. Everybody taking a turn on Rosfield. And then monkey flipping. Jaye Wylde on the Rosfield. Hooking that leg, this might be it, Nikki. No, Tyler Rosfield, he ain't going down that easily. Fans getting into it. But yeah, Rosfield, you can't turn your back on this kid. He's very tenacious. Oh, but Chance! Wylde kicking at it too.
Are y'all not entertained? Huh?
One thing I can assure you, and that is that Jason Kincaid, Casey King, and Jaye Wylde came here looking for a fair fight. That I know. And they came here determined to get a win fair and square. But I'm not sure how that's working out.
Well, I'd say the Chance Prophet, he came down here looking for a win, but he did not come down here looking for a fair fight. He come down here today when that makeup went on. He come down here looking to win by any means necessary. Another 2 count. Jaye Wylde desperately needing to get into that corner and tag to one of his partners.
I see that guy from Logan County, the show there.
That's one thing about these free events. You know, you can't really, like...
Is he trying to train to do better next time, or what?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I
think we need to institute a press pass rule.
Right.
Make sure people have credentials.
Oh, if that guy can get by there, they'll let any homeless person in.
Right.
Oh, wow, he's fighting his way out of the corner. Oh, but Chance, look how close, Nicky. He's just inches away from tagging Casey King, but Chance Prophet with a big kick, and now just basically punching and biting on him right in front of the referee, Smarty Marks. And, you know, like we said before, you know, some of these illegal tactics, you know, the referee wants to use a little discretion. You just don't want to disqualify somebody. The fans want to see winners and losers. And so, sometimes there'll be a little leeway, and the Chance Prophets of the world find a way to just really milk that for everything it's worth. Oh, big suplex from Kryzak. Last time that we saw Kryzak in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, teaming up with Bishop Baylor, Nikki. And then with all the tumultuous going on in Baylor's life, I wonder where Kryzak is going to end up in that whole dynamic.
I just don't see Kryzak ever, you know, going on to the lighter side of life. I think he's very comfortable in this position.
Yes. Well, but you never know. Like maybe Bishop Baylor. I would have never thought Bishop Baylor would be. You know, maybe Bishop can talk some sense to Kryzak, but the way it appears this evening, he might have his work cut out for him if he's trying to talk any kind of sense to this guy. Kryzak, though, a heck of an athlete. Okay, Jaye Wylde has just been taking a beating. They've been beating on him for like 10 minutes, Nikki. The fact that he's still able to kick out, he's still got some gas in his tank, I think says a lot about this young man. It's Chance Prophet with a vicious headbutt. Okay, Wylde.
Chance Prophet coming in there refreshed and renewed, going up against Jaye Wylde, who has just been, like you said, taking a beating now for a long time.
Oh, man. Chop was just vicious.
Probably the longest 5 or 10 minutes of his life.
Oh, getting beat on by these 3 guys? You gotta believe it. Oh. And just threw him, tossed him, that already injured, worked over back into the turnbuckles. Listen to the fans, they ain't giving up on Jaye. Oh. So he gets whipped in. He's hurting, Nikki. He's hurting. Another big chop, Chance Prophet. Whoa, but Jaye, he slid up. Big kick by Jaye, big kick by Jaye. Look how close he is, Nikki. Look how close he is.
He's got to do it before Chance turns around.
That kick got him right on the button, though. That got him right on the button. Okay, but a tag to Rosfield. But Kincaid off the top rope. Kincaid got tagged in, and he is just house of fire, taking everybody out, Nikki. Oh, look at the impact of that kick. I love watching Kincaid in action. Such innovation. Look at that. Nikki, that might be it. That might be it. Oh, saved by Kryzak. Then Kryzak, he's got him in a sleeper. Oh, but a chin breaker. And you got Casey King in there off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle. Another one. Big flying shoulder block. Kryzak just got slammed hard to the mat. You can't see me off the ropes. Little 5-knuckle shuffle. We seen some Hulkster earlier. I think I just seen some John Cena.
Yeah.
Got him up. Is he going for a Death Valley driver? No, he's got an airplane spin. That's some old school wrestling right there. Airplane
old
spin.
but effective.
Look at him. Kryzak, he's going limp. He's going limp. That move makes you dizzy, makes all the blood rush out of your head. Look at him, he can't even stand up straight. Kincaid, he's got his hands on Rosfield. Look at the impact of that kick. Jason Kincaid wrapping him up like a spider monkey. Chance Prophet, though, he's got that tire iron, Casey. It's breaking down, Nikki. It's breaking down. Chance Prophet was getting ready to blast Kincaid with that tire iron. No, Rosfield, he's going for a pedigree on Kincaid, but then Kincaid with a stunner. And now, Jaye Wylde with a stunner. Big win for Jason Kincaid. Jaye Wylde
The team.
and Casey King.
Jaye Wylde and Jason the Gift.
Oh, it ain't over. Chance got that. He's got that tire iron, Nick. He's got that tire iron. Where's the police at?
Their station's like right over here. Somebody needs to run over there and knock on the door.
Get Tyler off, he's crazy.
Wow.
What happened next time? You gotta believe it. You cheated.
We're gonna cheer! I'm good. Don't touch me. Hello, we're going to cheer! Girls!
Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from the Star City. Here is the stunner, Emily Jaye.
Emily Jaye acting like she didn't have any manners on her way to the ring. But this young lady, she's got some manners, she's got some charisma, she's got some talent.
And she's got some gold around her waist.
She's got that Regatta Pro Wrestling Women's title. In addition to being the ACW Women's Champion. In addition to being the All-Star Wrestling Women's Champion. Making her first defense of this Regatta Pro Wrestling Women's title. Last time we were here at Slack Plaza defeating Reese Ramon for the inaugural title. Now making up first defense. And as you can tell, the fans are delighted to see her back.
A huge occasion when she won that belt as well. The mayor of Charleston, West Virginia, Amy Schuler Goodwin, presenting that herself. A big day for women's wrestling around here. A big day for everybody who was in attendance. And of course, a big day for Mika.
Little Nightmare on Elm Street from the reference from the crowd. You don't never know what you're going to get from a pro wrestling crowd, but you know it's going to be entertaining and all over the place. And I say this quite a bit to people when I try to explain my love of pro wrestling. Like, what's happening in the ring is only part of the entertainment. I enjoy the whole picture. I enjoy the fans. You have never been around such wild, crazy, but beautiful and nice people as when you get a bunch of wrestling fans.
It's like a living entity, you know, because so much of it feeds off of what is going on in the ring. And the energy of the crowd influences how the athletes perform, and vice versa. How the athletes perform influences the crowd. And it's just such an intimate thing. I think that's what I've always loved about it. It's like a friendship, you know, that you have between you and the athletes in the ring.
That was very well put. It really, and I agree with everything you just said. And that's one of the reasons, so probably me and you, anybody watching this video, we've been in a situation where we had to explain, you know, our passion for professional wrestling, why we love it so much, right? And it's like one of those things, like, if you gotta explain it,
you don't get it.
Yes, and to be at one of these events, like, to be in the crowd, to be helping in some way, to be doing commentary, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but those of us that love it, and it's hard to put into words why sometimes. But I'll tell you what, it ain't hard for these fans putting into words how they feel about Emily Jaye making her return to Charleston, West Virginia. Last time we seen her around this area, Pro Wrestling Conquest, I believe. She didn't make no friends that night. She ain't making no friends tonight.
I think she had the same wrestling rule book as AJ Cazana did, calling for a timeout. We don't do that.
Yeah, that don't go down around here in Appalachia. I don't know about... Maybe that's what they do in these highfalutin wrestling companies in other parts of the country. But
that is not...
I don't know. I watch a lot of wrestling, and I'm not aware of this in any rule book anywhere. Oh, Emily Jaye. Follow Mike in, some big forearms. Oh, just slicing, chop. And now, using that agility, cutting off Micah's air with that boot to the throat. Speaking of boot, putting the boots to Micah now. you know, and this young lady is a great athlete, but this attitude, just absolutely just, oh, like that right there. Just insulting, just insulting. Like she thinks she's better than Micah.
I don't see a belt around her waist.
Okay. Micah, she's showing a little fire there. But Emily is staying on top of her. Now hammering down. Okay, what's she got in mind here? Oh, big knee. Right upside Micah's head. She's dragging Micah out. Oh, Micah kicking out the two. That was pretty close, Nikki.
I know we're in West Virginia, but come on now.
I think Emily Jaye's insulting of the referee here is just giving Micah time to recover. It's probably going to come back to bite her. And there you go.
Oh, Micah rolling her up with the two. Okay, just a 2 count, but yeah, that Emily got a little distracted, jawing with the official, which is probably questionable in itself, but then she better concentrate on the task at hand. Okay, and she's up behind Micah, cranking down on that rear chin lock. Okay, Micah was and I've said this look at that strike. Micah just was some killer strikes. Emily though, she might be a little tougher than what I gave her credit for. Oh,
in girl world, when you put your hair in a ponytail, that's when business is about to get started. So.
Oh yeah, and business has definitely picked up as these two young ladies just clobbered the ever-loving crap out of each other. And now, referee Felice counting them both down. You hear them fans, you know they're rooting for her. And if Micah wasn't already a favorite here in Charleston, the way that Emily Jaye come out and introduced herself to the crowd here at Slack Plaza, Micah, that's just going to get people behind Micah even more with a spinning kick. Whooping her. Oh, no. Side Russian leg sweep. Hooking that leg, Nikki. Oh, kicking out at two. I'll say this about Emily. She is double tough. She talks a lot of smack, but she's backing it up so far. Oh, look at that. That might be it, Nikki. Look at that. Oh, maybe a little bit cocky. And she was like staring right in the camera. I think she thought that winning that belt was a foregone conclusion. But Micah.
She underestimated Micah for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
And now disrespecting Talise.
Wait, watch this. Emily may be letting her frustrations get the best of her. She's throwing a little fit. Jawing at the ref again. Micah behind her. Watch it go. Big Samoan drop, Nikki. Big Samoan drop. Hooking that leg. 3 count, Nikki. Micah retains the Regatta Pro Wrestling women's title.
Here is your winner, and still the Regatta Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Mika!
Micah, the Regatta Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, the ACW Women's Champion, the All-Star Wrestling Women's Champion, continues her reign of dominance.
up on their YouTube channel. But one of the best parts of Appalachian Championship Wrestling is their exciting scramble matches. We get six.
What the best part of Appalachian Championship Wrestling is? I'll tell you what the best part is. Come on, right here. I'll tell you what the best part is.
Declared the winner.
I'll tell you what the best part of Appalachian Championship Wrestling is. And that is. Excuse me, but you should know. But if you don't, my name is A. Dick Vickers. And soon to be making his way to the ring. Coming in at 325 pounds, 7 feet tall, hailing from the great state of North Carolina. He is the man with 100% pure greatness in his veins. He is handsome Nick.
Get a close up of what greatness really looks like, huh? Yeah.
Come on! We've already seen what 4 or 5 great matches. This is going to be the greatest match you've ever laid those people on. I'm sure the Maryland today. They make September 27th, the whole month of September. Handsome Nick Hamrick. Hey, how do you know about that? You think it should be him to Nick Hamrick?
Cut the music. That sounds great, Nick, I admit. But you know what even sounds even better? What? Did you all catch that WVU game last week? Huh? Oh, what's the matter? Can't got your tongue? I know every single one of you was cheering your heads off. Well, you know what I love? I love Penn State kicking their ass because I made a hell of a lot of money, baby. You see, when West Virginia is ranked last in every single category known to man, I will always bet on them to lose and laugh my happy ass all the way to the bank. Believe it!
It's rumored that Nick Hamrick has a poster of WVU coach Neil Brown. It is living room. Nick Hamrick, a huge Neil Brown fan. For everything that Neil's done for the football program. And we'll leave it at that.
Right.
Oh, I know this music, Nikki. You recognize that music? It's one of our favorites that we love to hate.
There's a really expensive jacket about to make its way to the ring on the back of gorgeous Gregory.
Charleston, West Virginia. Tell me I'm gorgeous, sweetheart. You ugly. It's showtime. You ugly. Y'all know when Bublé starts singing, it's the main character. It's a generational talent. And my music gets cut. I'm gonna throw a godforsaken fit. I'm gonna throw a fit right now.
I have no doubt.
I'm not moving.
He probably averages 5 fits a day.
5 to 10 fits per day.
Okay.
MBJ coming in.
MBJ.
Coming in hot.
Amen. You know all day. What's going on with you, big man? They cut it, huh?
It's your boy Gen Z, Dickie.
Let's hear it, baby. It's your boy. Let's hear it, Charleston. Hey, I just told this kid right here, maybe one day, if he picks the boogers out of his nose, he can have an entrance like Gorgeous Gregory, too. How can you see my ball? Oh, it's going down!
I didn't want to talk over Zaiden's moment, but I do have a little something to add to what we just heard Gorgeous Gregory talking about there. At one point back in my former toxic career, one of the managers told one of the employees that they were a quote-unquote booger-eating moron. So, to be determined. To be determined.
And here, making his debut in an Appalachian Championship wrestling ring. We've been hearing a lot about this guy, Sebastian. Look at him. He is an absolute beast, a monster.
Definitely a standout right here. Making a big impression, just walking in there with some authority.
He's been making a name for himself in the National Wrestling Alliance, particularly in the NWA Exodus promotion. So, hey, guess what? ACW, we're going to throw him in there. We're going to throw him in there with the best. We're going to see what he's got. And by the looks of it, he's got a lot, Nikki. This guy is jacked.
Trying to form some kind of alliance here. It's every man for himself, but
So one of the cool things about these scrambles, you'll see little partnerships form and then quickly dissolve. Ultimately, it is every man for himself. Gorgeous Gregory, without his championship tag team partner, Jason Hendricks, this week.
I think Gorgeous Gregory thinks he's getting paid by the hour. I think that's why. Tries to make it take so long before the match gets started.
That's just part of his strategy. That's how he gets under people's skin. I remember, this is a throwback, I remember Larry Zbyszko. And there are certain things about Gorgeous Gregory that remind me of Larry Zbyszko, where they make an art out of stalling, getting under their opponent's skin, and right when they're the most frustrated, that's when they strike. Betty D getting into it with Michelle. I wouldn't be surprised to see these two come to fisticuffs at some point.
I know who my money's on.
Oh! We need some security up in here. Nikki, maybe we had better get them cops that we were talking about earlier. You're saying they're about a block away?
I mean, yeah, they're right there in one of the buildings right adjacent to the ring.
Let me tell you something. Blah, blah, blah.
Let's start the match! Ring the bell!
A. Dick Vickers losing his beat.
As usual.
Yeah.
That's
losing his ever-loving.
okay. We got this thing started. We got Nick Hamrick and Zaiden Kayne squaring off. We got MBJ and Sebastian throwing down. And over in this other corner, you got gorgeous Gregory and Gen Z. Squaring up. Big triple whip into the triple reversal into the center, Nikki. Gorgeous Gregory just took a tumble. MBJ, he got his cranium cranked or something because he's hurting. Now we got Zaiden tripping up. Oh, and a big double stomp. And you got MBJ and Sebastian. Sebastian with a big headbutt. Yeah, this guy is just an absolute monster. Greg.
Vicious shots.
Okay, Zaiden, you know how Zaiden likes to do it. I would be surprised to see him go flying outside the ring, flying off the top rope, tripping up his opponents. He's got, but gorgeous Greg, moved out of the way. Zaiden might have got a little Charlie horse or something there. As Sebastian and MBJ continue to throw down.
The action is so wild, it is shaking hard cam.
It is shaking hard cam. You gotta love these big ACW scrambles. And like Adam was saying, that's a signature of these Appalachian Championship Wrestling live events.
Cannot be contained. And that was, I threw it to you there. That was your opportunity to use the word and you didn't.
Oh, reverberated. The action in the ring's reverberating so bad that it's shaking the hard cam, Nikki. How's that?
There you go.
I can take a hint.
There you go.
I can take a hint if you knock me upside the head with it. Speaking of getting knocked upside the head, you got Sebastian up there knocking MBJ upside the head. Oh, and you got Nick Hamrick just with a bulldog variation on Gen Z in the ring. And here comes Sebastian.
Sebastian just carries himself with so much authority in the ring.
Here comes MBJ. These guys have been going at it with each other from the get-go. MBJ ducking that clothesline. Oh, big spinning variation of a slam, and it just tossing him outside the ring. You got Zaiden. Zaiden just threw Sebastian over the top rope. And it's breaking down, Nikki. It's breaking down. Everybody's brawling.
Zaiden's gonna take flight. I just know it.
Oh, wiping everybody out. It's a problem child. Zaiden Kayne off the top rope, and the fans with their approval. Oh, look at that chop. Zaiden, he's like a shark smelling blood in the water. He's going after Nick. What's he got going on here? He may be going for a big superplex, Nikki. Zaiden going for but no, here comes Gorgeous Greg with a double axe handle to Zaiden's back. Now he just tossed Zaiden outside of the ring. Now, I think you're going to have Greg. Greg may be going for that superplex. But here comes MBJ. Here comes MBJ.
Those alliances already broken up. That didn't take long.
We've only seen MBJ a few times here in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, but this guy's been really, really impressive. I expect to see some big things from him going forward. Okay. These guys, they decide they're going to go for a double suplex. A double suplex on Nick Hamrick. Which, I'm all about it. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. If anybody deserves a double suplex, it will be handsome Nick Hamrick. The only way to make it better if they landed him on top of Dick Vickers. Wait a minute, here comes Zaiden. Look at that. Everybody just went. It's like a car crash in there, Nikki. It's like a car crash. And you got Gen Z and Zaiden both going for pin. Two counts. What would have happened there? What would have happened there?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, wow. Okay. Zaiden and Gen Z. Okay. There go. Zaiden's had a little bit of an edge here lately. We've seen it. Zaiden and Gen Z generally pretty good friends, but they're... But here comes Sebastian. He's going to choke slam both of them at the same time. This guy is an absolute monster, Nikki, as he choke slams and wipes out. But here comes MBJ. That's one thing about MBJ. He ain't scared of nobody. He's going, he's like, hey, where's the biggest, baddest one? I want to throw down with him. Is he going for a 619? 619 right beside Sebastian's head. These two guys, they don't like each other's. You got Gen Z. He's going with a. Oh! He just slammed MBJ the man. But then Zaiden just, with that back brain kick, just about near took Jen's head off. And now you got. Wait a minute, you got Nick Hamrick. Watch her in the background. You got Nick Hamrick going up top, Nikki. As Greg and Zaiden are in the ring throwing that. But look, the referee just got knocked loopy. And what the hell? What the hell? That is absolutely ridiculous. That is ridiculous. How is that? There's no way, Nikki. That has got to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
A shirt with black and white stripes does not a referee make. Dick Vickers is not on our roster of referees. This is just uncalled for.
What? They just announced him as a winner. Where's Joe Montgomery at when you need him? We need to get the commissioner involved in this. I'm going to write a letter to the senator. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, Nikki. That's got to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was for you, Jason. I love you. I hope you're doing good, buddy. See you soon.
Once again, this next contest scheduled for one fall is presented by Pro Wrestling Conquest.
Yes, sir! Man, get down off the thing. Stupid kid. Get your kid, bro. All day.
Introducing first.
All day.
Weighing 175 pounds.
All day. All day.
From Point Pleasant, West Virginia. He's younger than the young goat.
All day.
And he
my
hates
city.
Captain Crunch.
My city. Here it is. My city.
Heavyweight striker.
Myron Reed making his debut at Slack Plaza. It's been pretty cool watching Myron Reed over the last few years. Just the fact that this guy isn't signed to a major company is pretty crazy, but I'd expect that to be, for that to change here in the very near future.
One of the things I like most about Myron Reed, having watched him for years now at Game Changer Wrestling, is his high flying. Gravity is of no relevance to him. He just takes the fight airborne. He'll do whatever it takes and take down his opponents.
I'd say there's probably a few fans here, as Troy Parker, Jonathan fans. There's probably a few fans here not familiar with Myron Reed. Well, they're going to remember him by the time this night's over, because this young man, one of the most impressive independent wrestlers out there in the country.
And a lot of times, he's contained by the confines of a building, of a ceiling, and in this environment, the sky is literally the limit. So I expect this to be an excellent matchup.
I'll tell you this, I remember the first time I see Myron Reed wrestle live, Nikki, and I don't know if you remember this, but you were there too, and it was kind of a similar backdrop. It was during the pandemic when Game Changer Wrestling was running those shows in the Indianapolis Park there in downtown Indianapolis.
Yes.
And that was... And I'd seen him in MLW before. I've seen him on the Indies before. But you see a guy like this live, and you just really see how fast, how athletic he is with your own eyes. And I'm a huge Myron Reed fan to this day. And I'm sure he's going to have a nice little line at his merch table at the end of the night. Probably from a few people that have never heard of him before. This is Myron's debut in the Charleston area. As you got Regatta Pro Wrestling bringing together all the top independent wrestling companies in the region. You got Appalachian Championship Wrestling, of course. Pro Wrestling Conquest putting this match on. You got All-Star Wrestling, West Virginia, which will be in the main event. You got the defending All-Star Wrestling West Virginia Tag Team Champions, DD Trash, going up against Baka Gaijin of Madman Pondo and Dale Patrick. I know that's one you're pretty excited about, Nikki.
For sure, definitely my favorite style of wrestling there.
Oh, big boot by Troy Parker. Just knocked Myron on his keister. Myron's taken. Myron's staggered. And that's one thing, Troy Parker, he is just explosive. When you think of explosive and explosive strikes, that's Troy Parker in a nutshell. This guy, the epitome of strong style wrestling. But then you got Myron Reed
bringing some creativity to his fight.
Oh, he's up top, Nikki. He's up top. But Troy scouted that one out. He got out of the way. Big slam. Oh, just putting the boots to him and a big kick. That kick reverberated all the way up here, Nikki. Did I use that correctly?
Might have knocked his heart off rhythm.
Oh, I'm telling you what. Troy Parker, he's got the power. He could probably stop someone's heart from beating. And now, run them jaws, trying to get under Myron's skin even more. And Nikki, just look at this backdrop here. Love it here at Slack Plaza when it starts getting a little dark and you can see those lights.
Summers in Charleston, West Virginia are very special, especially as the city has learned to embrace some of these outdoor spaces. And something else I noted during the entrances is that Troy Parker's from Point Pleasant and Myron Reed's from Louisville, Kentucky, both river cities. And here we are in Charleston, West Virginia, where almost all of the tourism locally is based around the river.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's very, very interesting observation.
I can't say it will impact their wrestling game.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Me. Ain't that right?
Troy Parker saying he's going to win. Now, and Troy Parker, he is a beast. He is doing some things, but I would have to say that would be an upset. Myron Reed, well traveled, has big victories over some of the top independent stars in the game. What a feather in the cap. And what a page in the resume of Troy Parker if he could get that W over the likes of Hot Fire Myron Reed. Oh, look at the power. Look at the power. Troy Parker is a big old boy. And you see Myron hoist him up, slam him down to the mat. And that's what makes Myron so well-rounded. He's got the speed, the agility, the high flying, and that kind of deceptive strength there is what makes him so dangerous in the ring. Look at that kip up. Look at that kip up. He's ready to go. Off the ropes, forearm to Troy Parker. Another forearm. Troy's rocked, Nikki. Oh, look at that big kick. Foot of the ropes, reversal. Wow, I might have knocked a tooth loose. Oh, but Troy caught him. But look at the agility of Myron Reed as he kicks Troy off the apron. And but look, Troy caught. Oh, I thought Troy caught him, but no. Myron Reed took him down, right in front of them fans. That's just how strong Troy Parker is. He about was able to catch him, but just the...
Myron Reed doing what he is absolutely best at. Like I said, gravity of no consequence to his fight. Going up high.
Oh! Going up high again and a big kick. Oh, and another one. Right in the corner. But that's the thing about Troy Parker. He's just so tough. Built like a tank. You can just beat. We've seen it happen before. You just beat on him. And he's just right back in it as he kicks out at two. Vicious kick to the midsection. Oh, Troy went for that go to sleep, but Myron avoided it. Myron rolling him up. Just a 2 count. Parker's kick connected to the back of Myron's head, to the base of the skull. Oh, go to sleep. Hit him with that GTS. He's on top of him, Nicky. Myron kicking had it too. That was close. That was about as close as it gets. You hear them fans get behind Myron Reed?
He is very memorable and very impressive every time he steps in the ring.
It's my city.
Oh!
Troy Parker seems a little miffed that Myron's coming here to West Virginia and making such a good impression already.
Oh! I'd be a little miffed too if somebody was slamming me like that. Listen to these fans. These kids are having the time of their lives. Okay, Troy, he's feeling the pain. Myron's measuring him up. Clothesline the ring, whipping him into the opposite. But then Troy's up behind him. Oh, that kick just connected right in the jaw. But then, hey, one good turn deserves another. Myron Reed returning the favor. Oh, but Troy with a spinning elbow. Spinning elbow, now he's got him. Oh, but Myron reversed that, Nicky. Troy's hurting. Oh. You feel the impact of that kick. Oh, wait. Troy's got him. Troy's got him he's got him in a chokehold, Nicky. He's got him. Myron Reed just tapped to Troy Parker, Nicky. What a
tap out. The super heavyweight striker, Troy Parker.
Huge win for Troy Parker over Myron Reed at Slam Plaza 3.
My city. What happened?
How about it for Myron Reed, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome him to Charleston, West Virginia. I hope we get to have him back. What a match.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
The king of Dale Patrick and that man Pondo, Mika. Everybody shut your mouth!
Shut your mouth and show me and Dale Patrick the respect we deserve! You don't understand what you have
some of this motherfucker right here. You stupid son of a bitch.
We just got back from Japan! You kids shouldn't yell at a man who doesn't think about going out and beating up a 5th grader. Shut your mouth!
Fucking Hicktown motherfucker. What'd you do? Fuck your mom before you come in? Stupid.
And Dale, don't get no better respect than this. We're gonna leave right now.
We're gonna whoop these guys just for your birthday, you ready? Just like we did last time. You ready, Pondo? Give me a minute.
All right, Nikki, we got our main event. DD Trash. Tonight, they're defending the All-Star Wrestling West Virginia tag titles against Jaye of Madman Pondo and Dale Patrick. Last time we seen DD Trash at Appalachian Championship Wrestling, they had just defeated the franchise players for the Bluegrass Tag Team titles in an Extreme Rules match. Well, they're looking to get extreme against Jaye tonight, because here's the deal: if Jaye's in there, you know it's going to get extreme. That's just the way it is. When you book these guys on the show, that's what it's for. You know what you're getting.
You know there's going to be violence, and you know that it's going to be taken to the next level. And I would venture to guess that some blood will be shed. By whom, to be determined.
Come on, guys, baby!
But this is a Charleston street fight. This is not contained to the ring.
Pinfalls.
This is a street fight.
Pinfalls count anywhere in Charleston. This match could end up on the Capitol steps. It could end up in the Canal River. It could end up on Capitol Street, on Summer Street. You don't know. This thing is going to get out of control. As DD Trash, accompanied by Glamorous Gary Dameron, owner of All-Star Wrestling West Virginia, defending the All-Star Wrestling tag belts. The DD Trash, they're looking to take a page out of Mika's book, just capturing all the guys. DD Trash is wanting to unify all the tag titles in the area. They've been talking. They want to go after Gorgeous Greg and Jason Hendricks for the ACW tag titles next. But first, they got to get through Pondo and Dale Patrick's tonight and defend the All-Star Wrestling tag titles.
Madman Pondo looking much more svelte than probably fans around the Charleston area are used to seeing him look. And who knows if that's going to affect his performance in the ring tonight. And of course, Dale Patrick's, he's just a killer. I mean, just...
Oh,
really ruthless with his opponents.
Okay, it is already breaking down. These guys ain't gonna wait for a bail or nothing. They're just looking to fight. I'd expect this thing. I'd expect this thing to get wild, bloody, out of control. As Dale is slamming Bruce into that door. You got Pondo and Mathis in the ring. These guys have went to war many times before in Appalachian Championship Wrestling and elsewhere. As Pondo, that stop sign as he whips Mathis into the rope. That sudden stop. And Pondo slamming that stop sign upside the head of Ron Mathis. And Pondo, he's got some chairs setting up. And I'm sure he's up to no good as usual. As you see all of the tools of destruction scattered around the ring. Dale Patrick's
let's go then.
Agitating the fans. I think somebody just threw a beer at him.
I think he was insulting someone's mother.
You got to be careful around this. Appalachian country people, they generally love their mama. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Woo! Out of control here in downtown Charleston, West Virginia. As you got Pondo's going up top. Pondo's going up top and just crashes through that door with all the impact on pure trash Ron Mathis. And eye poke from Pondo to Bruce. Okay, Mathis, he is really severely incapacitated from that top rope dive from Pondo. And so now both of Baki Gaijin double teaming on Bruce, slamming his head into those metal bleachers, going to town with him on that metal folding chair, Nikki. What do they got in mind here? We got the fountain, the Slack Plaza fountains taking them over there. Oh, knocking Bruce's head upside the rocks. This is basically just a criminal assault.
Yeah, I don't know that this is what this park was intended for, but it looks like it's about to become a crime scene.
Oh my! Wait a minute, they're trying to drown Bruce! They're trying to drown Bruce! This is like some kind of torture! Some kind of medieval torture! These guys are sick, Nikki! Absolutely sick! Wait a minute, get your baby out of the way! Get your baby out of the way, lady! These guys are insane! You better get your... Oh, they're just going... Bruce... But Bruce ain't going to give up. Bruce, he's always going to fight as long as he's got a breath in his body. Knocking Baka Gaijin.
Ron Mathis.
Whoa.
Ron Mathis.
Ron Mathis. He's climbing up top of them rocks, Nikki. He's climbing up top of them rocks. Fly, Ronnie, flies. He wipes them all out. You know what? That's why people love DD Trash.
One thing that I've noticed at the last several shows is that opponents of theirs try to get them separate, but then when they come together, that's when DD Trash is unstoppable.
There ain't no stopping them when these guys are on the same page.
But people have been trying to take one away from the pack and gang up on them, and that's about the only time that you will see DD Trash ever not be dominant.
Okay, you got... Look, Ron's... I think he's fixing to dive. Big elbow. Big Cactus Jack elbow off of the bleachers on the Dale Patricks. This thing has been wild as advertised. When I seen this match graphic, I knew that this was going to be out of control. I knew the law might have to get called. Oh, Dale just slamming. Mathis is back into those bleachers.
Back up, back up, back up.
Wow.
These hit town motherfuckers don't know what we got in front of them.
Dale slinging Ron Mathis over the guardrail and back. Oh, but Ron Mathis, I gave him a second to recover. Gary Dameron. Gary Dameron with a little assist on a spinning DDT, Nikki. This has probably been about the wildest thing a lot of these fans have seen. Oh, wait, okay, we got a barbed wire bat there. What's Ronnie going for? What's that? Wait a minute! That's a fork! You got some forks, Nikki! Oh, these guys are sick! Oh, this power slam Del Patrick's onto those forks! Oh my! Oh my! He's got that barbed wire bat, Nikki! Oh, these guys are fighting over that barbed wire bat. Oh, look at that!
Balancing it between their skulls.
Oh, I say it got embedded in both their skulls. It's Pondo and Bruce throwing down the ring. What has Pondo got? Well, Pondo's got some kind of shank of some sort. Is that a knife or some scissors? You never know. Oh, Bruce! Bruce just stabbed Pondo in the head with it. It's a knife. Nikki has that is a hunting knife. And Bruce is just carving up Madman Pondo.
The blood pouring down Madman Pondo's face.
Wow, this is out of control. Bruce just beating on that already open wound. Pondo busted wide open.
Bruce also.
Where's Bruce going? What's he looking for? It's hard to say at this point. He just found another door. He just found another door. Referee Smarty Marks, he's trying to keep some kind of semblance of order here. But, hey, Nikki, basically, he's just there to count the pinfall. This is no disqualifications. Charleston Street fight falls count anywhere.
I feel like this would be like sticking your hand between two fighting dogs. You're liable to get hurt if you try to interfere with this in any way.
Get me that chair.
Oh, look at those punches, Ron Mathis to Dale Patrick. Oh, Ronnie, we got that door bridge contraption. Oh, side Russian leg sweep. Dale Patrick's just took Ronnie down through the door onto the concrete. And these sick fans chanting, "This is awesome." Pondo, Bruce are just both bloody messes. Wait a minute, Pondo. Oh, just slam Bruce through that door. We might have new All-Star Wrestling West Virginia Tag Team Champions, Nikki.
Referee, give me that door, hurry up!
You better do what he says, bud. Pondo, he seems like he's in one of them moods tonight. He's got a door.
What does he have in mind?
Well, destruction. Hurting somebody. That's what he's got in mind. As he taunts DD Trash and taunts the crowd here in downtown Charleston, West Virginia. Pondo might be going for a superplex. If he could put Bruce through that door at the superplex, that might be the end. That might be new tag team champions. Dude, wait a minute! Bruce with a spinning DDT off the top rope! Off the top rope! He got on top. He's going for that pin. He's going for that. Oh, but Dale Patrick's breaking it up at the 2 count. Wow. And now you got Dale. He's making a big pile of
stuff.
Debris. Oh, Ron Mathis just blasted Dale. Now, what? Pile driver on those forks. Pile driver on those forks. 3. There's a bit. DD Trash with a huge win in the main event. Slam Plaza 3 retaining.
Shut your mouth!
DD Trash, still the All-Star Wrestling West Virginia Tag Team Champions. What a match, Nikki. Wow.
Sure lived up to the name of a Charleston street fight, because that's what it was.
Woo. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. You be sure to check our Facebook, like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Find a better team! Find a better team!
Tag Team Champions!
Like that, don't you? Like that, don't you? Like that. Hardcore. Not really, but I survived.
You don't have to wait long to get more of the ASW Tag Team
DD Trash, you think this is over? This is far from over. You don't get a win over Buckeye Gene. The ref did it too fast. 1, 2, 3. We will be back. And those belts you think you love, we're gonna love them just as much. Tell them, Dale.
Just like in BJW, we will take over the entire wrestling world, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. We are
Buckeye Gene! And there's only one thing left to do. Teach us how to lose! Teach us how to lose! All right, guys, what do you think about that? That's how it's done. DD Trash, any kind of fight. A street fight at the Regatta. Still, you're ASW Tag Team Champions. Pondo, Tail Patricks, you put up a fight. I'm willing to do it anytime, any place, do it again. And I think that's what they want, Bruce. How do you feel? Right. How do you feel? Ronnie, you know, the first hardcore match I was ever in, Madman Pondo. Every hardcore match thereafter, Ron Mathis was in. Tonight, the latest. I proved tonight I'm hardcore. I can stand toe-to-toe with the best of them. Pondo, Del Patrick's, anytime, any place. We'll do it again. You want them? Come and get them. Because we don't just talk trash. We are DD Trash!